Tomas is out at Gebbers farm where the apple trees look a little different than you might be used to.
Hey everyone, I'm standing here smack dab in the middle of an apple orchard near Brewster, Washington with Cass Gebbers, and you are the founder, owner of Gebbers Farms, is that correct?
Yeah, my great-grandfather, the first generation, he founded it. We're approximately about 110 years old, so I'm currently the fourth generation, so I can say someone before me truly scratched the gravel a lot harder to get us to this point.
The orchards that I was running around in as a kid do not look like these orchards. I remember seeing big trees with big trunks and, massive things. Why do your trees look so different than that?
Yeah, well, this particular orchard's a single spindle, about 1,450 trees an acre. It's high density. The fruit from those trees might be a size and a half larger than maybe a standard freestanding, semi-dwarf or a seedling type rootstock. The fruit, is more conducive to better labor savings. It's safer, it's convenient to pick. Labor's been an issue, getting enough guys. Right. So, we're trying to plant these modernized orchards because there's a lot of benefit.
How many different varieties of apples do you guys grow?
Man, I should have probably put those on a list. There's, we grow 5 or 6 of the mainstay varieties, Red Granny, Gala, Honeycrisp,
excellent,
Fuji, and then there's a lot of new proprietary type varieties, club varieties, different things that, as the industry adapts to consumer preferences, we're trying to adapt with it and plant those varieties.
So Cass, if I was a new farmer and I wanted to put in an apple orchard of my own, what would you tell me? Should I do it the way that I see these big trees, or should I do it the wall of fruit style?
First, I'd ask you if you were crazy. There's a lot of things to do besides scratching the gravel being an apple farm.
Right.
But if you decided you wanted to do that, you got to find a piece of ground that's got good soils and hopefully good air drainage on a slope, so it's frost-free, and in an area that you can find water rights for that soil. So, in the old days, a piece of land in Washington was a piece of wheat ground, $400 or $500 an acre, and the water right was $25 or $50 to apply for a water right permit. Now that water is exchanged out here because it's the water has been shut off, so you have to purchase a water right. That could be anywhere $1,500 an acre foot, maybe $3,000-4,000 an acre just to start with. The land is still roughly the same price as it always was, but the water is expensive. Then you've got to put in the infrastructure. So with a dwarfing high density orchard, you've got a lot more trees per acre. So the cost of a nursery tree is not much different from freestanding, but you now have 4 or 5 times more trees. So you could be in with your structure and your tree costs, maybe $10,000 to $12,000 an acre on a freestanding, and 4 years of pre-development costs, pre-productive costs. And that, that's probably ranging from $5,000 to $6,000 an acre pre-productively. To these high density orchards might cost on a single spindle $22,000 to $25,000 an acre, so double, 2.5 times. And if you went to a very high density with the V trellis, more structure, you could be pushing 30. So land cost, water rights, trees, pre-productive costs, it would be very easy to exceed $50,000 an acre. Which brings me back to the question, are you sure you want to be an apple farmer? Maybe there's something else you want to do?
Right, makes sense to me.
Yeah.
So thanks for doing what you're doing.